And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Well, good Monday morning, everyone. We wrapped up spring break for most of you around the region. We had a pretty cool and damp weekend, but it looks like we're kind of changing tones here as we start out the brand new week. Satellite and radar here at the time of recording. You can see maybe a few clouds passing through the area, so already starting to clear up, breaking up some of those cloudy skies that we have been used to. Temperatures kind of hung out in the 50s for most of the weekend as well. As here in Amarillo, we got up to about 59, 60 degrees for your Sunday. We've since dropped down into the high to mid 30s for most of the region. Let's take a look at the rest of your day. Temperature-wise, we're going to be warming up to 53 by lunchtime. You'll still see a few 40s hanging on up in the northeastern parts of the area, but generally low to mid 50s as you wrap up your first part of the morning going into the afternoon. And by this afternoon, we're going to top out generally in the high 50s to low 60s here in Amarillo, looking at about 63 degrees as one of the warmer parts of the area today. Of course, those evening and nighttime temperatures dropping back down into the 30s and 40s, but should stay above that freezing mark. Winds, there's a lot to look forward to with our forecast for today as we're going to get those winds down below 10 miles an hour. Should keep them that way for most of the day. You're going to see them generally kind of unorganized. You're going to see them out of just about every direction, sometimes out of the north, 5 to 10 miles an hour as we go into this afternoon. You will see later on today, those winds eventually shift out of the southeast by tonight, getting upwards of 5 to 10, 10 to 15 miles an hour. And that generally kind of sets the tone here for the next couple of days in terms of where those winds will be out of, setting the tone for maybe some warmer conditions ahead. But let's talk about your next weather maker, where there could be some severe weather in the forecast. Looking ahead to your Wednesday, as there might be a low pressure system that comes in and brings us our first bout of some severe weather for this spring season, which technically does start on Tuesday. So you'll see right now high pressure up in the Pacific Northwest, low pressure down around Arizona, jet stream kind of just well out of our area, not really doing much for us. But what's going to happen is that high pressure system is going to dip south, and that's going to push the low off our direction. And when that does happen, is that low pressure brings in a little bit of lift, and that's what could steer off maybe some showers and thunderstorms. Like I said, this is mainly looking at Wednesday into Wednesday evening, maybe Thursday morning if anything does last for a little while. You'll see right there possible widespread rain, with most severe weather being kind of restricted further off towards the central and eastern side of the area. That's what you'll see on your SPC outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. Right now, low wind, marginal risk. We're not looking at any extreme severe weather. You'll see the entire News Channel 10 viewing area right there under a thunderstorm risk, so we could at least see light thunderstorms. Where that marginal is, that's where you could see possibilities of maybe some large hail, strong winds. That's about it. Maybe a brief downpour here or there. And then after that, looks just to be very spring-like out there. Like I said, Tuesday is your first official day of spring. We'll bring in the new season with a high of 71. We'll be in the generally 60s to mid-70s for the better part of the week. Maybe bring some rain chances in as soon as this coming Saturday as well, as we're expecting cloudier skies. Like I said, maybe a little bit of moisture to go with it as well.